Go Royals!
One of the things I really enjoy is watching my son run and compete. There's something special about those moments, the anticipation, the energy, and the pride that comes with seeing him push himself on the track. As a hobbyist, I love capturing these moments, pulling out my camera to grab a few shots or short clips that piece together the story of our family's journey. In a way, it's like building a living scrapbook, a blend of sound, motion, and memories that grows with every trip we take. Today we're headed out on a 200-mile road trip to the Ithaca College for the Ithaca Bombers Invitational Indoor Track Meet. Along the way, I'll be documenting our trip, the drive in our EV, and of course the meet itself, trying to capture a few good shots throughout the day. In the camera bag this time I packed my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, my Sony a6500, along with a few favorite lenses, Camlam 21mm 1.8, a vintage Nikon 135 2.8, the Sony 35 and 50mm primes, and my trusty 70-200 f4 zoom. Honestly, I always overpack. I don't always use everything I bring, but I love experimenting, and lately I've been trying to do more with vintage manual lenses. It didn't really happen on this trip, but more of that is coming soon. Even the EV road trip itself is a part of what makes these weekends fun. I love the process, planning out our route, figuring out where to charge, how far we'll go between stops, and when we'll need to leave to make it in time. It's like a mini adventure every time. Okay, ready to go?
Ready to go.
Ithaca College, 150 miles. So it'll probably take us about 3.5 to 4 hours to get there with one stop, and we have about 94% charge in the car. Oh, so it has us stopping at 2 spots. Okay, so we're ready to go. Even though we had enough charge to reach the college, the Tesla decided to make one more stop to top off the battery. There aren't many fast chargers along the back roads to Ithaca, so it wanted to make sure we had plenty of range for the return trip. Our first stop, Tannersville, Pennsylvania, with 53%. I guess it's just enough to get us to Kirkwood, New York. Charging, we got another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll have enough to get to Kirkwood and move on. These trips take us to places we probably would never have gone otherwise, and it's part of what makes them special. What is it about road trips with an EV? They're quieter, more relaxing. Engine noise is gone, self-driving allows you to see more than just the road. Planning and the EV charging stops help to promote the drive as an important part of the experience. How's the coffee, sweetie?
It's hot, but it's very weak. Great cup of coffee.
What'd you get, Abby?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, boy.
How's your bagel, Abby? It's fine. What's wrong with yours? It's hard as a rock. Oh.
As I'm getting older, I tend to appreciate the journey as much as the destination, even the brick bagels. Our second charging stop was just off US Route 11 in Kirkwood, New York, home to 12 250 kilowatt superchargers. The plan here was simple, charge enough to make it to Ithaca College and back to the same station on the return trip. Beyond this point, as we head towards the Finger Lakes in Ithaca, charging options start to thin out, so this stop was an important one. As we turned northwest towards Ithaca, the drive started to become more scenic. We pass through small towns, peaceful farmland, and stretches of rolling hills and valleys that showcase the quiet beauty of upstate New York. When we arrive, the focus shifts back to my son, checking in to see how he's doing, what events he's running that day. Then it's time for me to pick up the camera again. I love that mix of emotions, the nerves, the excitement, and the chance to keep improving at something I truly enjoy, photography. Each shot feels like adding another piece to our family scrapbook. Little moments in time that, together, tell the story where we've been and what matters most. I've always been drawn to documentary-style photography, that honest, real-world storytelling through images. Street photography is one of the toughest and most rewarding styles out there, and honestly, I'm awful at it. You need courage for that kind of work. But track meets give me a similar opportunity, a chance to practice shooting people in motion with energy all around. No one's questioning why you've got a camera in your hand. Today's meet is a good one. Lots of natural light streaming through big windows, a wide arena floor with room to move around, and a great place to sit back and soak in the atmosphere. It's an ideal setup for practicing photography, enjoying the sport, and capturing a few memorable shots of the day. There's a rhythm to these trips, part family tradition, part creative journey. The sound of starting the car, early morning light, the quick hum of the open road, it all builds towards a single goal, capturing moments that matter. Today isn't just another track meet, it's another chapter in the story we've been writing for years. One of running, growth, and the joy of seeing my son chase something he loves. As the day winds down and the crowd begins to fade, I always find myself thinking about how fast it all goes. How these weekends blur into memories before we even finish sorting the photos. Maybe that's why I keep filming, keep taking pictures, to hold on to those small stories for a little longer. Because in the end, it's not just about the miles we drive or the races we watch, it's about the moments in between. The ones that remind us why we love the journey in the first place. I hope you enjoyed joining us on our trip to Ithaca. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to drop a comment below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I still have a long way to go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.